Today we're taking you to one of our favorite places. It's located in far southern Ontario and is actually just 1 hour away from Detroit, Michigan. We've fallen in love with the towns of Leamington and Kingsville, and we know that you'll love it just as much as we do. So come along for the ride as we explore the delicious wine trail and take in all of the amazing northern Lake Erie views. Now onward to like our favorite restaurant in Windsor. It's called Souk. And it is Lebanese, and it's honestly amazing.
It is so good. And the people there are so nice. Yeah, we've tried almost everything on the menu, it seems. And we haven't had a single bad thing. So, yeah, super excited to have it again tonight and to show you some of the dishes that you should get. I'm going to do this super quick because this looks really good. We got cheese stuffed arrayas, which basically are almost like a quesadilla, but with like spiced meat and things. And then we got like chicken shawarma, like rice ball, which looks amazing. So super excited to dig in. So good.
What did you think of Souk?
Delicious.
It's so freaking good.
It's so good.
Our waitress wasn't there tonight, but our new waitress was also just as kind. She was really sweet.
Yeah, and it's totally worth it. Like, even just if you're in Detroit, to drive across the bridge and like wait through the traffic, it is worth it for this.
It's like that good. Yeah, I would definitely do it. How creepy is the sky? Why is it so red? So weird. When we got in last night, the sky was super red, and we had totally forgotten that happens here because of all of the greenhouses and stuff, but it was so creepy. And then we passed this, I don't know what it is, I guess a refinery or something, and there was a huge flame shooting out, so it's like pitch black with a red like tint to the sky, and then this gigantic flame going through the air. We were feeling like creeped out a little bit last night, which I feel like is typical anytime we get to a campsite or a place we're staying, like a rental or something late. We're like, oh gosh, where are we, you know? And then we get there in the morning and everything looks so nice and lovely. And we're like, if we'd gotten here during the daytime, we would have been just fine, but it happens. We ended up going to Wheatley Provincial Park, which we've camped out before, last night, and everything was seamless. We were able to pay this morning. We obviously went and took showers this morning and got ready, and now we are on our way to a coffee shop in Kingsville to get a bit of work done, and then we're gonna explore the area and take you along with us.
One of our favorite little coffee shops, Red Lantern Coffee Co., is the best place to stop by for a little cup of coffee on a rainy day and get some work done, which is exactly what we did.
Videos edited, cappuccinos drank. Now it's time for pickle pizza. Well, no pickle pizza. As we were turning into Paglioni, we saw that the hours that were listed on the ticker tape board out at the road said 11 to 5 tasting room only. And we were like, oh no. And that means they're closed tomorrow too, which is very sad because this means this will be our first visit here to this area without getting pickle pizza. But just know that the pickle pizza at Paglioni with the garlic sauce is exquisite, and we're still going to be looking forward to the next time we can eat it.
This part of Ontario has a ton of wineries, so there are many others to go and check out, including this one called Crew, which has some really great food.
All right, this winery is looking promising because the open sign is on at the door.
The wine trail in this area is extensive, and it is a reason to visit this area if nothing else. We love going and trying the different wines and foods that they all have to offer. They are so unique, and you really can't go wrong with checking them out. And sometimes they have live music, which is even cooler, like at this place. I think one of the things that keeps us coming back to this spot particularly is just how quiet and serene it is. I mean, we're sitting on a park bench overlooking Lake Erie, and it could not be more calm and nice.
We were watching these women wade into the lake, and this one woman is remarkably far out to not have gotten any deeper. It's still waist deep. It is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, she's probably like 200 yards from shore.
Yeah, literally.
And she is like just at her waist.
Strange.
Okay. This is a point of debate, right? Like, do you go back to the place that you know is good, or do you try somewhere new? It might be a point of shame for us to drive 40 minutes back across Windsor to go back to Souk again. But it really is that good, so I don't think I feel that bad about it.
We've had a super productive day today, from working at Red Lantern Coffee Company this morning to working out by the lake this afternoon on a video that we needed to get out. It's been great, but we haven't obviously gotten to take you around the area very much. And I would love to say that we're going to go and give a great tour of all of the places this evening, but the truth is we are in fact going back to Souk. So we will keep you updated after we get done with dinner to see if we have any daylight left to do anything fun. We're not going to have any daylight left.
Have any daylight left. We're gonna get to Souk at like 7.
Oh geez. Okay, well,
we're lost causes.
We'll keep you updated. Your friendly neighborhood travel guides. What'd you get?
I got a small Dubai chocolate bar, and because I can't stop myself, I also got a small piece of pistachio baklava because it looks so good. So, oh man,
look at that! Oh my god!
Oh man. That looks good.
It's so good. Yum.
Look at your face.
Obviously, it got dark while we were at the restaurant, and we did not make it back in time to do anything else. So we've just been hanging out at the campsite until we finally decided to get up and go to the bathhouse and get ready for bed. We will see what we get into tomorrow, because there's still so much more in this area that we want to experience and take you on with us. All right, good night. It is a much chillier and rainy day in Canada. There's Phil getting stuff out of the back of our car. We both just showered and got ready at the bathhouse, which you can see behind us. But our plan is to go get coffee, of course, and then to show you a little bit around the area. There is a national park here that we super love. It really reflects the same kind of landscape with all the migratory birds, the lake views, the kind of like swampland areas. It's just really pretty.
So it's quite the rainy morning at camp this morning whenever we woke up. Got ready and things, but we didn't want to leave without checking out the beach access, because this campground has a couple of them and like a really nice walking trail, but it's a little wet to hike, but we definitely wanted to see the beach.
It is a very misty morning out here, but the lake is so nice. They look wistful.
There's a walking path right along the lake, which is really nice, and it looks really accessible with nice open kind of gravel path along this whole route. So, which would be really nice if it weren't really raining right now, which you might be able to see on my glasses.
This trail is really cool because on one side you've got the lake, which is seriously whipping this morning. Yesterday it was so still, but today it is going nuts with the rain and the wind. And then you have like the more swampy, like marshy waters on this side. So we can see an egret over here, and then you can have the beautiful view of the lake on this side. A bunch of flies on me. Oh, they're biting me. That was going great until I felt something on my ankle, and there were a whole swarm of biting flies that just started biting me all over. So that was super fun. What? Well, I went down to the lake because it was like, oh, we'll be fine over here. And then I felt a bite again, and I looked down and there were like 10 biting flies on my ankle. So I think that was the end of the time at the lake for me right now. Time for
Coffee!
coffee.
On our way to the coffee shop, we of course went by Point Pelee National Park, which is a great spot for hiking and biking and kayaking and just soaking in all the views, which are awesome. And then of course, warming up with a delicious cup of coffee back at Red Lantern.
I'm so excited because we're always here on a Sunday or Monday and this place is closed, and I always want to come, but today is a Tuesday, so we're gonna go check out Dutch Boys Chocolate. I knew it was a chocolate shop.
But a lot of the white and darks, they're really nice painted and dark, and I almost debated on taking them out just to show the color off.
Oh my gosh, that was the best experience ever because the people were so nice and gave us a full rundown on their shop and everything that goes into each of the chocolates that they make. And they give us lots of free samples. It was so good. And again, more than just like going in and buying chocolates. It was a full experience, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of what we got. First off, a white chocolate fleur-de-lis. Their white chocolate doesn't have any wax or any filler, so it is just pure, delicious white chocolate. We tasted it and absolutely loved it. So I had to get one of those. But this is the real creme de la creme. Quite literally, because they're truffles. Hold on, here's the reveal. Are you ready for this? Look at these. So we tried a raspberry truffle, which raspberry is typically not our go-to, but it was so tart and delicious and tasted like actual fruit. So of course we had to still get a couple of fruit ones. We got the strawberry and cherry. We got a speculoos truffle as well, and a mocha and a caramel, which she said was really good, and then a balsamic vinegar one, which is made using local balsamic. So we are about to go eat these right now. That one tastes like Christmas. It's so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That one might have been my favorite. I'm not sad we saved it for last, cherry.
So 2 towns that we really love in this area are Kingsville and Leamington. The areas are so nice. There's wineries right in between both of the towns. You can easily drive or bike through them. It kind of reminds us of like the North Fork of Long Island. But the people here are just so nice. The little coffee shops and this Dutch Boys chocolate like could not be better. It's so good and just so welcoming and such a great place to come and spend a few days relaxing.
Yeah. I love the wineries. The wine trail is so fun that it's like all on the same street. But I also just love the little cottages on the lake. We talk about that every time. They're so adorable. It's just little cottage after little cottage right on Lake Erie. It's honestly amazing. And then there are all these fruit stands everywhere, like fruits and flowers and different types of fresh produce. And a lot of them are just honesty stands. So it's like basically you take this and leave the money, which I think is so sweet. It just reminds me of like a really small town, but with lots of options for like enjoying a weekend on the lake. So we love the wineries out here. They're all so nice. And Sprucewood Shores is one of our favorites because it has this beautiful beach access. So you can just come down here and have a glass of wine and sit on the beach and enjoy the lake.
I hope more people realize how great this area is and how accessible it is from lots of places in the U.S. So if you are a U.S. watcher, come and check out this place. You won't want to miss it.
Gonna hold my hair down and say like this video to help support us and subscribe so you can follow along on our future journeys.
Yep, and we will see you next time.
Bye. I accidentally called your mom.
The other.
Oh.
Hello. Shawarma roll. And then
Roll.
a roll.
I hear a gull. Our arch nemesis.
Also, I wonder how many times we can say pickle pizza.
Pickle pizza, pickle pizza.
Your shot.
Yes. Like this video. My hair is even telling you to like this video. Like this.
Look. That did not go well for either of us. Don't do that.
That could have been cute. It was not.